What is going on, my Super Sandwiches? Rhymestyle here with Kiribag. We just watched episode 84 of Dragon Ball Super, so we're gonna talk about it. So if you didn't watch it, go do that first and then come back here, or I guess talk to us about it first and then whatever. So it's funny. I want to point out that I thought that the recruiting process was going to be boring and annoying, and I'm actually enjoying it a lot.
Me too.
A lot, actually. Last week was cool, but this week actually surprised you the most because Krillin is actually useful.
Wow, I didn't see that coming.
He's actually useful. So, okay, the important thing about power, or the tournament power, it's not about literally about power, which is ironic because it's called a tournament of power, but it's not power based. It's obviously with Master Roshi being in the tournament, you know it's not going to be about who can be the strongest, buff up, and have the craziest transformations and come out at the end. It's about working together as a team, and that's actually showing off greatly in this episode. On top of that, being able to strategize. And we first see Krillin facing off with Gohan, which kind of hurt me to see this, but
I know, right?
Krillin beat Gohan. Krillin beat
It was
Gohan.
really sad too because I felt that Gohan was gonna be a good strategist because he's supposed to be smart or whatever, but he's inexperienced.
Foreshadow, because what happened? Gohan was thrown off guard. He knew Krillin was weak, and again, remember when they were doing the whole image training last episode, and it was like, can Krillin actually do it? And Goku was like, yeah, he can do it. Whereas Gohan was like, nah, there's no way. I just don't see any, like, I don't see how Krillin can be actually useful in this tournament. No pun intended on the actual useful thing. But the thing is Gohan made a mistake of underestimating weak opponents. That's going to be in the tournament as well. There's going to be some kind of opponent that Gohan's going to come across and be like, ah, this guy's weak, whatever. And what's going to happen? He's going to be surprised.
Well, he learned this time, though,
that
he, you know, could be better off.
Exactly. Now, this reminds me of the Champa tournament because the exact same thing happened with Frost. Frost was like, they knew he wasn't that powerful. I mean, Goku kind of expected him to transform even more and have something crazy like Golden Frieza-ish from how how they made it seems. But like, when he transformed into his final form and poisoned them, that was like, Goku wasn't expecting that, and because of that, he technically lost that fight in that tournament. Now again, same situation. You see Krillin, you know he's a weakling, but he had surprises. He had the Solar Flare times 100, which is like a lot brighter, which allowed him to just, beat Gohan, knock him off the thing. Now remember, the tournament is going to be all about taking your opponent and throw him out the ring. It doesn't matter how powerful you are, how strong you are, or how lethal you are.
However you can get that done, do it.
I mean, technically, if you look at it, Krillin is one of the most useful people in the actual team because all he's got to do is do the freaking Soul Flare times 100 and everyone's going to be blind and they can just go in there and just go ham, just start knocking everyone out.
If they work together.
Yeah, but the key is he can only use it once. So when it comes down to seeing that technique used in the actual tournament, it's gonna have to be like keys, like don't waste it. Because for all you know, he might use it and someone else in the other universe's teams might have something to nullify that. And that's something to think about. Like, you have to expect the unexpected. So that was the one thing that we learned in the first fight. Number one, don't underestimate Krillin, and two, don't underestimate your opponents even if you know how weak they are. And this is for Gohan. He's an idiot for doing that. But even he says that he's inexperienced and he wants to get better. Now, this is when it gets...
Which was good training.
Yeah, it was very good training. This is when it gets interesting. Goku challenges Krillin for a match too, and everyone's like, Goku, you probably shouldn't do it.
Sure?
But again, it's underestimating. It's like, you know what? Krillin's all like, you know what? I got this. I'm gonna do this. This reminds me of good old days. Which, by the way, shout out to the flashback to Dragon Ball.
Nostalgia.
Super nostalgic. And they start fighting. Now again, the cool thing about this is, first and foremost, can we just talk about Krillin's abilities there when you're fighting Goku in the first couple seconds?
I was like, ooh.
Yeah, like, again, he might not be the strongest fighter in the Dragon Ball series, but he's got techniques and he knows how to fight. He doesn't have the power, but he knows how to fight. He's been literally training his entire life. Yes, he's got lazy in the last couple years of his life because he has a family and stuff. He wants to be a cop. He kind of also got scared of everything that's happened in his life. But he knows how to fight. And
you know what though? He knows how weak he is.
Yeah. Now, he actually outsmarted Goku too with the Destructive Disc, and he technically could have won had Goku not actually kind of saw it coming. And that's when he went blue. Now this displayed the one weakness that Krillin has. He is afraid. He knows his one weakness is when it comes down to power. It literally made him shiver. He was quivering, but he still fought. And when he did the Kamehameha thing, okay, that part was kind of awkward. And it's funny because you called exactly what was going to happen.
I did.
But really, Goku, you're going to go Super Saiyan Blue and then fire Kamehameha at your best friend? He could have killed him.
Yeah, that was a little scary.
Yeah, and the fact that he kind of held it shows that he has some power. Because even Goku was surprised. Because like obviously Goku wasn't going all in. He fired a Kamehameha, probably like, I don't know, 10, 20, 30%. I'm not gonna throw out numbers because people, it's hard.
I mean, you just don't know.
Yeah, you don't know how much, but you can tell that he fired one, and it's like, oh wait, I need to go harder because Krillin got a little more power. Again, he even underestimated Krillin as well, and that's when it happened. 18 jumped in. She literally said that too. She's like, I bet you 18's about to jump in.
I knew it because they had a conversation. She looked at Gohan and said, this is a battle royale, right? And I said, yep, she's gonna jump in right now. They're gonna do something. Which again,
teamwork is important. This is not going to be about, and even Goku learned this, this is not going to be about, oh, I'm Goku, I'm going to jump in there and just beat everybody up. It's about working as a team, having a proper strategy, having the proper techniques, and even in the outro, if you guys paid attention, there's a scene, I don't know if this is what it was, but I swear, when it showed Roshi, he's doing a Mafuba. I don't know if you guys noticed, he's doing a Mafuba in the freaking outro.
Hey.
So I don't know if that's just like, you know, they added that for effect or if he's going to use that.
But they're not allowed to have props.
Well, technically, you can still win with the Mafuba. Because the thing is, what the Mafuba does is it captures somebody and then you like throw them inside something and you seal it. However...
Oh, you can throw them off.
Yeah, exactly. You can throw him off. Now, the disadvantage is he's going to be out in the open. So if he starts Mafuba-ing somebody, all it takes is Universe 11 or whoever he's catching.
Dude, what if he does that and then everyone stands around him protecting him?
Yeah, that's also...
That
again,
could literally happen.
Teamwork. This is why I'm excited about this arc. This isn't just like the standard all fights that we saw in the series thus far. Like, it has to be different. Like, we introduced a small glimmer of what it's like to fight when it's not about power in the Universe 6 tournament. Because remember, everybody there wasn't as powerful as Goku and Vegeta, but they had techniques. Botama was absorbing hits. Freaking Frost was a cheater. Hit. Froze time. Like, it's technique-wise. And that's why, like, it... Again, I thought these episodes were going to be boring, but I've been enjoying so far, and like seeing it, and kind of like seeing a foreshadow to what's to come.
Yeah.
It shows like how much potential there is in this arc. And
it's
like,
really exciting to think of what could happen during the actual tournament itself, and I'm really enjoying watching everyone essentially train. Like all 4 characters in this episode were essentially training together, and they all learned something.
Now I'm gonna trigger some Goten and Trunks folks here. But now that I've seen this episode, I further believe there's a reason why they should have been left out. I honestly, I wouldn't throw them in there. Again, Goten and Trunks, while they're powerful, they can fuse into Gotenks. They're not really great at working together.
Yeah, it's making more and more sense.
Like, they can work with each other, but they don't have the experience of fighting with, like, as a group. And because of that, that could actually be a detriment for the entire group.
Right.
And could cause the Universe 7 to get destroyed. Now, again, they're kind of putting a little less faith in them. For all you know, maybe Gotenks did grow up. Goten and Trunks grew up, or Gotenks also as a fused character. Maybe they did kind of grow up, and maybe they have some tricks up their sleeves. I mean, you can technically write into the story. But at the same time, it's like, I understand now why they decided to go with the team that they chose. So, and even again, Roshi now makes sense. Because, like, again, Mafuba is going to be clutch. Because, like, I mean, I know you can't do it a lot because it's very straining on your stamina. If you do it too much, it could actually kill you. But, like, if it comes down to it, it's like, I can just catch this guy off, you off, you off. Okay, I'm done. Like, yo, you guys handle the rest. I got this. I did my part.
Or maybe there's, like, that one guy left. You know, they're about to win. There's that one guy, and he's just, like, really hard to get off. And they use that technique. I mean, I don't know.
It's going to be a really interesting tournament. I'm just going to say that. So, overall, let me know, like, if you guys kind of saw that or we saw, discuss that down below. And I'm curious to know what you guys think now as we get further into these episodes. Now, the last thing that we see in the episode is 17 is finally brought up. Again, he is a park ranger now. 18 doesn't know where he lives.
Park ranger.
Which is, I don't know, it's kind of weird, park ranger. He went from being this maniacal android to living peacefully with a wife. I think he has kids too, and he's a park ranger, loves animals. They're gonna go to Dende's place and find 17 next episode. And it's funny because, like, I think they were talking about how, like, will Goku recruit 17? I don't know. He's in a promotional poster, so I'm going to assume yes. Yes, he is. Yeah. But the point is, the teamwork is going to be awesome. The techniques coming together is going to be great. This is going to be a fire tournament, and, like, I'm just more excited about this than ever before. I cannot wait to see which direction we go into and what kind of actions we see in the actual fight. Now, the last thing I want to talk about, probably one of the most important things, is a couple days ago they revealed, I don't know if you saw this because it happened so fast. A couple days ago they revealed the Super Buu changed his form. He slimmed down, toned down, because apparently he's been training.
Yeah, I saw that.
And we saw a skinny Mr. Buu, Skinny Buu, in the freaking intro, not the intro, the outro, and he looks really awkward. I want to know your initial thoughts.
Lanky.
Yeah, I mean, he basically is Super Buu just without the evil face. So technically, I mean, it's it's cool to see that. It just it just looks weird because, like, I mean, the last time we saw that form, it was Super Boo, and he was all like, yeah, boy, you know, he literally killed everybody on Earth, and now it's like he has the same one, but it's a happy face. What do you guys think about that form? Like, that's all I want to know is, what do you think about the design of the form? Because, like, a lot of us were speculating that it was going to be that kind of form, which it is. But, like, again, seeing it with that face, it's like, this is weird. It's like, okay, you guys probably can relate with this. Some of you guys. You know how, like, wearing hats isn't for everybody? Sometimes, like, you might have an awkward sized head, you put a hat on, and it's like, this is just weird on me. I'm never gonna wear a hat ever again. It's like that with his face. It's like, oh, well, he's cool. He just, maybe it's because I'm just not used to it yet.
Maybe.
But what do you guys think of Super Boo's, I guess, new design, slim toned down design, I guess, ready to fight design? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And also let me know your thoughts on the outro as well, because that outro was beautiful.
I love the song.
Yeah, it also gave me like goosebumps as it was playing. I super enjoyed it the entire time. I'm actually going to download that song and listen to it.
Super chill, yeah.
Very chill. Also, it's kind of a nostalgic kick because, like, it reminds me of the original Dragon Ball outro where they have like Bulma staring out the window. It's like raining. That's the first thing that I thought about when I was watching that. So it also gave it that nostalgic feel. But overall, though, we have a proper explanation why they chose who they chose. I mean, again, they have only 38 hours to find 10 fighters, so it's not like they can scour the universe. If they did, it probably would do that. But, like, with the fighters that they're choosing, it makes perfect sense. And I have faith in Krillin, I have faith in 18, and I have faith in all their strategic plans that they can put together to win this tournament in the end. So that's how I feel about it. Anything else from you?
We're all in this together.
Oh! I heard that song. Okay, I was watching a video actually earlier this morning, and they sang that song, and now it's back in my head.
Maybe it's your fault that it's in my head because you watched that video.
No, you were asleep. Unless you like.
I heard it subconsciously, and then now it's coming back to you.
Like that song finally got out of my head in the last like 3 hours, and now it's back. Great, fantastic.
That's great.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're excited for Dragon Ball Super, if you enjoyed episode 84 or you didn't, feel free to let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Leave a like on the video if you had fun. And I guess, I can't wait to see what you guys are expecting. My voice is done. Can't wait to see what you guys are going to say in regards to everything that happened in this episode. And that's pretty much it. So, we hope you enjoy the rest of your day. This is Rhymestyle. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. And we'll see you guys in the comment section below.
Bye.
Peace.